All right, we're going to go ahead and call the Monday, July 21st, 2025, 6 o'clock meeting of the City Council to order. Roll call, please.
Mayor Hasselbrick.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Doby.
Here.
Councilmember Hibbert.
Here.
Councilmember Lowe.
Here.
Councilmember Napolda.
Here.
Right, if you can stand with me as we do the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the invocation.
Thank you. Please join me in pledging allegiance to our flag. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's take a moment to pause and reflect as we gather here in the city of Los Alamitos, a community known for its resilience, service, and small-town charm. May we be guided by wisdom, compassion, and a commitment to the common good. May the decisions made here today reflect the best of who we are, neighbors working together for the well-being of all, grant clarity to our minds, integrity to our actions, and unity to our purpose. Let us be mindful of those we serve, those who protect and support the city, and those whose voices need to be heard. May this meeting be filled with respectful dialogue, thoughtful deliberation, and a shared desire to build a brighter future for all who work, play, and call Los Alamitos home. Amen.
All right, I'm going to invite Chief Claiborne to the front.
Thank you all for coming today. Today is one of those rare opportunities where we get a chance to recognize one of our own. And I am here tonight because we are going to be promoting Mr. D'Angelo Gossett. Ask him to stand here for a few minutes while I say a few kind words about him. So D'Angelo was born in Los Angeles and now resides in Orange County. He graduated from Aliso Niguel High School before attending Azusa Pacific University, where he obtained his Bachelor of Science in Business Marketing in 2000. He worked in the business industry for 10 years, specifically in sales, management, and training. D'Angelo began his law enforcement career graduating from the Golden West Academy in 2012 as the honor recruit at age 34. He was hired by the Signal Hill Police Department in 2012, where he served that community for 6 years as a range master, field training officer, drug recognition expert, taser instructor, school resource officer, and senior police officer. While at Signal Hill, he earned a Meritorious Conduct Award for preventing a suicide. The Los Alamitos Police Department hired him in September 30th of 2018. Here, Corporal Gossett serves as field training officer, an operator on a regional West County SWAT team. He's our taser instructor, and he was named the 2022 Officer of the Year. He was promoted to the position of corporal in July of 2023. D'Angelo and his wife, Caroline, have been married for 26 years and have 3 children, Malachi, Caleb, and Ayla. He enjoys spending time with his family, and he enjoys archery, hiking, and camping. And his badge is going to be pinned on today by his wife, Caroline. Please stand forward.
I, D'Angelo Gossett, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties upon which I'm about to enter.
the duties upon which I am about to enter.
Now, now if I can have all the Los Alamitos Police Department personnel come forward for a photo, please.
Congratulations, Sergeant Goslin. And I don't know who was more proud in this front row here, but even his babies were smiling. That was pretty impressive. You get your baby smiling, you've done something really good. So at this time, I would like to invite Heidi Fong, co-owner of Melody's Dance Theater, on up. Oh, thank you. The Business Spotlight Program is a free business recognition program designed to create awareness about the variety of local businesses located in Los Alamitos. This Business Spotlight Program is a great way for the city to say thank you, showcase great businesses in Los Al, and also provide another tool to help the businesses grow. This month's recognized business is Melody's Dance Theater. This evening's Mayor Business Spotlight shines on Melody's Dance Theater, a beloved family-owned dance studio, inspiring generations of dancers through movement and creativity. With award-winning instructors and a wide range of styles from ballet to hip-hop, MDT blends professional training with supportive family-like atmosphere. Many of their alumni have gone on to shine on stages with the Screen Actors Guild, AFTRA, and Disneyland, and top national dance companies. So we are thrilled to have you in our city, and if you'd like, you get a chance to speak. You want to? No, you don't. Okay. So politics is not in your future. That's all good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. So I'd just like to present this with you, and coming from, we love our small businesses. They're our bread and butter of our little town, and we just are so thrilled that you're here and that we get to recognize you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And we do have a promo video. Technology is not our friend once again tonight. So it will be later on tonight. It will be on our YouTube channel. And then the videos are also given to our businesses so they can put it on all their social medias as a form of marketing. Okay, next I would like to invite Cheryl Vong, owner of Rise Up Athletics. And is your husband here? I'm supposed to invite your husband up here? Okay, perfect. All right. But I know where all the glitter girls are here for. Absolutely. Come on up. They doing cartwheels up? Yeah. Oh, you definitely pretty up the area. As part of our ongoing effort to recognize and celebrate the businesses that have helped shape our community, we're proud to highlight one of our Los Alamitos official legacy businesses. A legacy business is a long-standing, 25 years and plus, locally owned establishment that has made a lasting impact on the cultural, social, or economic life of our city. These businesses are part of the fabric of our community, offering often several multiple generations of families and helping define the spirit of Los Alamitos. Rise Up Athletics is a deeply rooted part of the Los Al community, built on family, tradition, and perseverance. From humble beginnings to a thriving gym offering gymnastics, cheering, and ninja programs. Oh, okay. Rise Up has grown under the leadership of the Vong family while honoring the memory of its beloved mentors and staff. Today it stands as a lasting tribute to the generations of athletes and families who have called it home. Would you like to say something? Cheerleader?
You don't get to be a cheerleader without grabbing a microphone. But I actually just wanted to share a little history with you guys. I'm only here today because of the owners of Kidnastics. They originally opened up their business in Los Alamitos in 1977. Dale and Sharon Williamson hired me from Hawaii when I moved up in 1992. We developed a friendship. Really, I didn't have enough money to fly home, so they fed me all the time. And my dad was a carpenter by trade, so I'd always help Dale around the gym, pretty much building anything he needed. I was handy. And through that relationship, we developed years of respect, and I became their manager. And then at one point, they decided that they wanted to give the business over. And just so that the community knows, the Williamsons actually did a sweat equity to me, which is a gift that you would normally give to a child, but they gave it to me. So through obviously a lot of hard work, we took Kidnastics in 2002 to Rise Up Athletics in honor of my mom and dad, who are now looking over us. They helped me obviously get the gym and keep it up. I just saw a parent here of an athlete that I had, and she's now 30. So it is truly an honor for us, Kidnastics and Rise Up Athletics, to be a part of the community. We train athletes, but it's also a place to have the families join and bring their kids, and thankfully they feel safe. So I want to thank the city for doing this. I appreciate it. In 2027, it'll be our 50th year. So we are, yes, we just expanded into our back gym, so wait for more amazing things to come, but thank you very much for having us today. Thank you.
Also your legacy award is heavy. Oh, it matches. Did you plan that? Oh, very nice. And as I make my way up, I'd like to invite Mike Dorman, Director of Engineering for Orange County Sanitation District, regarding the trunk sewer project. Come on up.
Good evening, thank you. Thank you, Mayor Hasselbrink, and then council members. I really appreciate you having me here tonight. I'll give you an update on this project. First, I'd like to acknowledge that Councilmember Nafulda and then Mayor Pro Tem Doby is on our board. Really appreciate their support and leadership. Thank you so much. is it over? Do I just arrow over or? Oh,
Over
that
that
way. There you go. Thank you. So OC San serves the central northern area of Orange County in terms of providing wastewater service. We receive up to 190 million gallons per day, and then we collect that through 15 pump stations as well as 388 miles, and it goes to one of our two reclamation plants, Plant 1 located in Fountain Valley or Plant 2 located in Huntington Beach. And we actually reclaim about 130 million gallons per day by sending water to the water district where we do indirect potable reuse. Next slide. There we go. So previously we were here just last fall we finished the project. It was 3 years. And we rehabbed kind of the area south of you. And really the rehab, what it was is we have pipes that are 65 and 50 years old. And then the joints have just gotten old, so we actually clean and then grout those joints. So they're made out of clay, just that they'll last a long time. And then we also did rehab and replacement of manholes. So this portion is the northern portion that connects to this line, and very similar scope of work in Los Alamitos. For the city of Cypress, we're actually going to upsize some of the lines, but in through Los Alamitos, it's going to be the same thing in terms of grouting the pipe, and then there's 28 manholes, 4 we're going to replace, and then 24 we're going to do rehab work on them. There's a total of 5 miles of existing sewer. And then the overall project is actually going to start tomorrow. It's going to be a 3-year project. And then the portion that will be in Los Alamitos will start in the fall of 2026. So we work closely with your staff as well as with the community, did an outreach in 2022 during the design phase to really understand what the best working hours are. So the nighttime work is going to be, when the flow is low, we'll be doing the grouting of the pipe. And then the manhole work will be mainly done during the day. And then there's times where there's restrictions where no work will be done during the summertime when school is in. And Los Al High School, there'll be strictly nighttime work only, and in summer in front of that high school. So really, we have a community liaison here, Belen Carrillo, she's here. We also have the RE, Dickie Fernandez. And we have a lot of ways you could reach out to us, understand what the project's doing. You go to OC San website to see what that is. You can also sign up for texts and emails. And then we're also going to, a couple weeks before the project is ready to start, we'll be walking around and send a notification to nearby residents as well. With that, I'll take any questions you may have.
I have a quick question. Just out of curiosity, what's the threshold or when you decide to replace a manhole? Like, is that the manhole cover?
It's actually based on size. In some cases, we had manholes that just to get access inside was really small, so we're replacing those. But then the other ones for rehab is just really condition. Just over time, it just gets corroded from all the gas inside there. So that's when we do the rehab.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, sure.
Anybody else? All right, thank you very much for your
Thank you,
update.
appreciate it.
All right, at this time, we'll go to oral communications. I did want to make a note real quick. For greater efficiency and transparency, the council agenda documents are available online. And you can quickly access these documents by scanning the QR code in the back or visiting the city's website at cityoflosalamitos.org. The digital approach not only reduces unnecessary printing and supports conservation efforts, but also ensures that the most up-to-date information is always at your fingertips. We understand that not everyone is comfortable accessing and reading documents on a mobile device, and for your convenience, a limited number of tablets are available for use during the meeting. Please see the city clerk to borrow a tablet. An ID card will be required in exchange. You can also request a printed copy after the meeting by contacting the city's clerks at cityclerk@cityoflosalamitos.org. Thank you for helping us work smarter and more sustainably. And then at this time, any individual in the audience may come forward to speak on any item within the subject matter jurisdiction of the City Council. Remarks are to be limited to not more than 5 minutes per speaker. This is the appropriate time to come forward to speak on any agenda item, as no public hearings are on tonight's agenda. Comments will not be called for each item. If you do want to speak, please fill out a speaker card or sign the podium sheet that's up at the podium, and this allows staff to contact you for follow-up if needed. First one is Anne Maury.
Good evening, Mayor Hasselbrink, Mayor Pro Tem Doby, and honorable council members. I live in the city of Cypress and I work in the city of Los Al. And first of all, as you know, I'm the CEO for We Care Orange County, and I want to express our great appreciation for the continued partnership and support of the residents of the local community and each of you as well. It's always a pleasure to work with the city. They're very responsive and greatly appreciated. I do want to bring a concerning traffic issue to your attention on the Cerritos Avenue as you are traveling east up to Humboldt. If you want to take a left, in order to move into the left turn lane, you are also potentially crossing paths with people that are traveling west that want to make a left turn into our business area. I'm in the business park owned by Wendy Seeley. She's going to be one of the speakers. And We Care, Royal Pane Windows, and Aegean Design Studio employees and customers are often met with head-on traffic coming in directly at us as we're trying to make a left turn into our workplace. People are coming in because they want to make a left turn into the neighborhood. So I'm confident that the traffic planning can be corrected to prevent the result of a potential head-on collision. We've had many near misses. And with the coming of school, we're going to have more kids up and down the street. We just really want to make sure that it's addressed, and anything we can do to help with providing that information or play acting it, we can role play it, however you want to do it, we would appreciate your support. And I just guess, again, want to just end on a note of appreciation, in particular for the Recreation and Parks Department. The summer camp kiddos have been working over at We Care every Monday, and they are hard workers, and they all know now how to stock and rotate cans and label them, and they're making posters, and they're just amazing. So I have lots of confidence in the young people and cannot wait to see what they do in our community as we watch them grow. Thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate your assistance.
Thank you. Next, Wendy Seeley.
Hello there. As Ann already brought to your attention why we're here, it was either the end of 2023 or the beginning of 2024. I don't have the exact date. The street on that section of Cerritos between Los Al and probably up to Humboldt or Bloomfield was recoded. And when they recoded it, they did put new striping. We sent the first email back in March of 2024, just making, I believe it was Chris Kelly is who I came down here to find out who to address the situation, that the striping had now changed and we didn't have the same turn-in that we had had before. So basically we had email correspondence for all of 24. We had about 8 emails go back and forth. They did come out at one point and they grinded off one stripe, but it didn't really change the problem. The last reply we had from anybody was in September of 2024. And then like Ann mentioned, we've been having some close calls, so I started the email communication back again in May of 2025. And we sent one in June and Ann sent another one in July. So that's why we decided to come tonight, just because we haven't heard from anybody since September of last year. So we're just trying to find out what we can do to get back in the loop to see what can be done. So that's really all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
City Manager, can we make sure that we follow up with both Wendy and Ann? Thank you. Anybody else for public comments? All right. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, you almost missed it.
I just wanted to say thank you for all you guys do. And we haven't been here in a long time. We've been kind of busy with a lot of stuff, but it's nice to be back to see all you guys. all you, everyone. And thanks for cleaning up the parking on Lexington, that the water blasted of the stripes. Those neighbors are real happy. I've talked to them. And I'm really happy to see that got cleaned up. But thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, I'm safe to call it? Okay. Updates from the mayor. So, a little busy month in July. I attended the ACCOC Golden Hub Awards at the Nixon Library. If you haven't been to the Nixon Library, it is definitely an amazing place to go wander around and see. I attended my ALEC meeting for the airport. We found that 2 projects in Costa Mesa were consistent, so they are moving forward. I was honored to attend the MODOC, which is the Metropolitan Water District of Orange County dinner, where our former mayor Troy Edgar was the keynote speaker, and he brought an interesting take on our infrastructure and national security. It was really well attended, and he did a great job. And then I got to go to one of my favorites, Paws in the Park, and our management analyst, Megan Schmeda, this was her baby, and she did absolutely an amazing job. They had all kinds of pet adoptions, bird adoptions, cat and dog, all kinds of them. And there was a cute little veterinarian doing vaccines and microchipping. And I don't know if anybody went home as a dog mom or a cat daddy, but we'll check it out and see. But that was always a fun thing. For the 3rd of July, I enjoyed the fireworks show in my neighborhood of Carrier Row. Because people weren't allowed on the base, it forced everybody out into their front yards, which made it really a lot of fun. People weren't hiding in their backyards, they're going over to the base. I heard nothing but good things about, they were surprised how much they could see from their homes. And so it went off without a hitch. The soldiers that are stationed at the base were thrilled because they were sitting up on their Humvees watching their own fireworks show. So that was pretty cool. That was an added bonus we didn't even think about, so that was fun. I participated in the Suburbia Estates 4th of July parade, got to ride in a little red Corvette, which was fun. And then I attended the ACCOC summer reception last week, held at Wild Rivers Water Park. I did not go on a slide, but I wanted to. And finally, in the last month, I've received a number of questions about an event in England that Councilmember Hibbard made in her council comments last month. There was some confusion about what this was, so I just wanted to clarify that this was not a city-sanctioned event. Councilmember Hibbard was not representing Los Alamitos on this trip, and I've confirmed that Los Alamitos did not pay for any expenses from this trip. We as a council have made an oath to our residents that we would be very transparent about how we spend taxpayer money, and it is our priority that taxpayer money will go to improve quality of life, public safety, city programs, and infrastructure improvements. And that's all I've got. Updates from the city staff.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I'm actually going to ask Director Noda to give an update on Nights on Pine.
Thank you. Good evening, Mayor and members of City Council. I just want to give you and the rest of our community attention to our Nights on Pine. Our next one is scheduled on August 14th on Pine Street. It's the band New Romantics, and it's a Taylor Swift cover. So if you're a Swiftie, come on out and enjoy the night. But again, Nights on Pine is a development services, economic development, or revitalization type program to bring people out to Pine Street to visit the businesses there. And you know, we invited the local businesses here in Los Alamitos for free to set up a booth to basically market their business to our residents. So please visit the website, be connected with the city, whether it's the website, social media, or our new Los Al Loops. But we have other dates in September, which is September 11th, which is Sega Countryside, which is a country music, and on October 9th, which is a classic rock, The Emperors. All right, so again, visit the city's website or stay connected via social media or Los Al Loops to get those dates and the band. And again, it's on Pine Street, and the music begins at 6:30 p.m. Thank you.
Madam Mayor, I just have one other comment, and if you'll bear with me for a moment. When I first arrived here at the city a little over 5 years ago, obviously there was a lot that the city council at that time was directing staff to do and had a lot of goals that they wanted us to accomplish. Some of those being, improving our infrastructure, bringing our police department to full staffing, and ensuring that we were continuing to increase the quality of life for the residents and for the businesses here in Los Alamitos. Like anything, one person cannot take all of those goals and make them come to reality. You have a wonderful staff that's working for you. To date, we have now reached a point where we have a name next to every slot within our police department. We have quadrupled the amount of improvements that we are doing out in the public. We have parks that are under constant renovation. We have new buildings that are going up. We also have achieved, I think, a monumentous task of actually doubling our general fund reserve, which is no small feat for a city of our size. Like I said, there's been a number of people that have helped in order to make this happen. One person in particular who has been with us during that entire transition, who has been steadfast in everything that they've done, has been a sounding board for me the entire time, and has really helped the city grow, has never shied away from a challenge, and has never looked the other way and said, that's not my job. I'm, of course, talking about Director Noda. I just wanted to point out that when we appointed him deputy city manager not too long ago, it was with the idea that this was a temporary thing. Since that time, I have come to realize the just invaluable nature of having someone like him within the organization, and I wanted to take this opportunity to say that effective immediately, I'm going to promote him to assistant city manager.
Very nice.
Now, there obviously will be some paperwork that we'll bring your way, but again, I know that Ron is sitting there thinking about what does this mean for me tomorrow? What new jobs am I getting? So I'm going to stop there, and so we can put his anxiety to rest. But I do thank you for your support, and Ron, thank you for all of your hard work and dedication.
Dr. Noda, when did you start here with the city? What grade were you in?
So this is my 25th year, so I started in 2000.
Whoa. Yeah. So very well deserved, and our go-to guy. So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is that it?
That is it.
Okay, perfect. On to the warrants. Per the council's policy, staff will note questions and follow up after the meeting. No questions were received regarding tonight's warrants. Are there any new questions for follow-up before the next city council meeting? Okay, if none, can I get a motion and a second, please?
I'll move them.
A second.
Roll call vote, please.
Mayor Hasselbrink,
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Doby,
Aye.
Councilmember Hibbert,
Aye.
Councilmember Lowe,
Aye.
Councilmember Napolka.
Aye.
Motion passes. Okay, on to the consent calendar. All consent calendar items may be acted upon by one motion unless a council member requests separate action on a specific item. Do any of my colleagues want to pull a consent calendar item?
I'd like to pull C's and Charlie.
I'm sorry? Oh, C, okay. Okay, I'll go ahead and we'll do this, and then we'll just vote on them as a whole. So, Councilmember Hibbert, item C.
Looking at staff report.
Good. I'm actually going to have Dr. Noda run through this if I get into any trouble here, but essentially where we are going with this is that we have a nonprofit in town, Precious Life Shelters, which I know that you are all familiar with. They provide an invaluable service to this community in terms of ensuring that there's bed space for those individuals that truly need it. What they are currently doing is expanding their current operations to include additional affordable units in town. And they have petitioned the council for a waiver of their CUP and their SDP fees. That equates to roughly around $9,000. With regards to how staff has analyzed this, is that whenever the staff or whenever a city goes to try and put new affordable housing units in place, those can cost anywhere from $250,000 to $400,000 for us to be able to accomplish. Here we have a private sector entity, or sorry, a nonprofit who is willing to do that work for us. Also, it provides us the opportunity to say that we always have access to a bed in town. Not to mention the fact also that we believe that it will help us with reaching our further arena allocations in the future. So with that, there is a recommendation to approve this fee waiver.
Thank you.
Can I add, City Manager Simmons, that council is aware that we have a RENA number of 769 units as a total that the state has mandated for us. They are, of course, broken down to very low income, moderate, and above moderate. Our very low income that is in our RENA site is it's a total of 16, all right? And so when Precious Life build their 10 units, we will accomplish 10 out of that 16 units. And so this is a huge deal for us to basically accomplish half of what we're mandated by the city, more than half.
Sounds like
Mandated by the state, mandated by the state.
Yes,
Sorry.
mandated by the state.
State of
This is
we had
not
nothing to
a,
do with this.
yes.
Correct.
That said, we're lucky to have local partners that are willing to help shoulder that burden with us. And again,
That's it.
yes.
So it sounds like a win-win for everybody, and we appreciate the mission that Precious Life has. They've been around for a long time, and they've been consistent with their mission, and this is our little token of thank you, and thank you for helping us hit our numbers as well from our state mandate. So appreciate that. With that, can I get a motion on the consent calendar?
I move A through D.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. And on to council comments. This is a very light meeting tonight, which is nice. Council announcements. At this time, council members may also report on items not specifically described on the agenda that are of interest to the community, provided no action or discussion item is taken, except to provide staff direction to report back or place the item on a future agenda. Start with Councilmember Hibbard.
Nothing to report.
Okay. Councilmember DeFolda.
Nothing to report.
Okay. Councilmember Lowe. Come on, you did something.
I will report something, Mayor.
Okay, thank you.
So first, I wanted to thank all the city employees with their help with the residents and complaints, and police and fire as well. I particularly wanted to note a couple people that helped me lately, or helped our residents lately, which is Irving Montenegro Jr. and also Katie Katie Hall from Public Works. So appreciate their help and everyone's help as well. Pause in the Park. I was at Pause in the Park too. It makes me very nervous to go to Pause in the Park with all the potential fostering going on there with my family. So I tiptoed around there, and I actually made it out of Pause in the Park okay, but that was a great event. Nights on Pine is a ton of fun. So a ton of fun with Nights on Pine. Met some old friends met some old friends that I hadn't seen in a long time. So that's a lot of fun. I did miss the 80s band, so I was really wanting to see the 80s band, but I spent that night with the mayor and at the Water District meeting where Troy Edgar was the featured spokesperson, so that was a lot of fun too. So on that, also, I wanted to mention, I was kind of reviewing our fiscal sustainability pledge, and I wanted to offer my support to that pledge. I think it'd be a great idea to review it and discuss it and to reconfirm it at some point. So I think that'd be great. And one of the things that, or a couple of things that are in that pledge are a balanced budget, including generating a surplus, and also to grow the general fund as well. So I think that general fund would be great to have a little extra there. So when opportunities come about, that we can kind of seize opportunities. I can think of a couple, but I won't mention them right now. I can think of that over time that maybe weren't able to seize an opportunity that we can with that excess fund. So I'm excited about that. And that's it.
Nice. Before I go over to my Mayor Pro Tem, I did want to mention our fire chief is missing. We have a wonderful replacement, but he is missing because he is on the USAR team down in Texas. And he's been there for a couple weeks now. I say this just because this is not exactly what these firefighters have signed up for. They have been down there seeing things that they can't unsee. Their goal is to find no longer survivors. They have cadaver dogs down there. Keep in mind, these firefighters are moms and dads, and they're having to pull these children out of this horrible disaster. And so just keep them in your thoughts and prayers when they come home. they're going to be different people. And yes, it's a paycheck, but this is life-changing. So he is there because he is the best of the best, and so he gets called out on these quite a bit. But I just wanted to make mention when he comes back, just keep him in your thoughts. And with that, I'll send it over to Mayor Pro Tem Dovey.
All right. I do not have the luxury of having nothing to report. But before I do my announcements, do we have to do anything with him wanting to, are we gonna bypass that? Or if you need a motion for it, I'll make it. I agree.
If there is a second, then we can put that on.
Second.
Okay.
Okay.
Add that to the agenda.
Sorry. I ain't gonna leave you hanging, Gary. All right, now, I also was at the ACCOC Leadership Summit and Golden Hub Awards. And although we submitted in 2 categories, and I did not win either one, and that's okay, I got a plan for next year, I was able to see the hand crew, right, the OCFA hand crew. I think something happened where one of them was not even expected to make it, but not only did that baby pull completely through, he walked up on the stage to receive his award. So that's the next best thing to me actually winning, is watching someone so eternally deserving walk away with an acknowledgement and a recognition. I also went to my mosquito and vectors meeting. Just as a reminder, current data and stats are always uploaded to our website. That happens monthly. As soon as I get them, I shoot them over to Miss Wendy. She loads them up on our website. I got to attend one of my very favorite events, which is the Sunburst Youth Academy graduation, class of 35. And if you ever just want to be encouraged, go and watch some babies realizing that they have an actual second chance and they've got a host of people cheering them on. And then my very, very favorite thing is I go there throughout their time in the academy, and I'll just check in with them. And once they realize, oh my God, you're a, whatever my title is at the time, and are you gonna come to my graduation? I was like, baby, I'll be there, and you'll see me if you're there. So when they look out and they remember that it's me, my heart. I also went to a graduation ceremony for folks that can get their high school diploma through our Orange County Public Library. It is one of many opportunities that our public library affords, and it's not just the GED. They can go and actually get a diploma, because there's a difference. Some people look at it like, a GED might be less than. I'm not gonna get into the semantics of that, but if you never got, for whatever reason, your high school diploma, the Orange County Public Library has a program where you can receive one. I also went to my OCOG board meeting, and one of the big takeaways for that was the AQMD ruling, which, without going too far down that rabbit hole, basically they were trying to take all of the electric appliances and make everybody go, they were trying to make everybody go electric and completely take away gas. And we fought across the county, up and down the state, fought. So AQMD finally realized that we weren't gonna stop fighting, and they backed off of that. So that was one good thing. And what OCOG does, and a lot of the other organizations that I'm a part of, they send these letters, and it makes our voice so much stronger. It's not just little 1.8 square miles Los Al, it's all of Orange County in one accord saying, no, you're not gonna take the appliances that I'm physically paying for. And I'm gonna leave that right there. And I wanted to say how proud I am of our staff for being able to pivot with the 3rd of July show. And as I was driving through the neighborhood and watching the show, I saw a lot of people that were outside, they were in their front yards, they were with their neighbors, and they were enjoying the show. So I'm very proud of being able to pivot that way. I filled in for Jordan at the OC Sand meeting, and I learned a lot about their marketing and their promotion. They gave me a lot of really good ideas. Some of them I might try to implement here. I also attended a roundtable discussion at OCTA where, and y'all just need to know that I go to these roundtables quite often because, long story short, the funding that we get for our roads is by this really raggedy formula that they utilize, which covers roads, population, and sales tax. And the reason that my city gets screwed, our city gets screwed, is because what they don't account for is that intersection right there is either the 3rd or the 4th highest traveled intersection in all of Orange County. So what I finally got them to come to Jesus on was, if I can get my colleagues to agree, we can look at repurposing that formula so that we can get more funding to actually help our corridor, because we're a gateway to Long Beach and we are the gateway to Cypress. You can't get to Cypress unless you come through us. So I'm advocating y'all. And I do it for Frank. I also went to an ACCOC board meeting, and the importance of this particular organization is it is just another space where all the Orange County members can come together, decide what we want our voice to say, and then put it out there. So one band, one sound, that puts us on one accord. And then lastly, I also was at the ACCOC Summer Ledge reception, and Assemblyman Tretaw was there, so I got to talk to him about, and he was very grateful about our letters that we offer, because it's one thing for us to think, I don't like that legislation, that's bad, but if you only think it in your mind or you only say it to your neighbors, it ain't gonna do you much. You actually have to get either support or opposition letters out. They have to be uploaded to certain places, and y'all need to know that not only do we do that, but we follow through, and I have confirmed that our legislators are getting those letters and it's helping them fight for us. So that's all I have written down, so thank you, and go LosAl.
All right. And with that, I get to adjourn the meeting at 6:46. Happy summer, guys. It's still daylight outside.